Salve, salve, galera! Não. Salve, galera! Vamos jogar aqui. Me deu vontade de jogar NBA, então eu tinha um NBA, eu ia comprar, não comprei, porque eu já tinha o jogo. Então vou jogar o jogo que eu já tinha.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
I miss you too.
Thank you.
Cara, deixei o Lebron no banco.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, thanks, guys. Now, the Blazers are a talented young team, but Damian Lillard hopes they'll be aggressive, looking to improve. He said,
He's not shy about putting pressure on the front office, DA. Thanks.
Vamos ver se eu lembro como que joga. Agora deixei o Lebron. Ah, não, tá ali. Nem lembro como que pula. Ah, tá.
For the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February.
Não, tá filmando.
Fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is
Eu lembrar como que joga isso
this
aqui.
is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at the center position.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive board.
Outside Rondo. Aminu against Ingram. Los Angeles keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Rondo kicks to James. Rondo passes to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Here's McGee. Misses off the
Caralho.
He may have missed it,
Como
but
que
that's
marca?
clean
Ah, uá.
back.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Here's Nurkic. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Cara, basquete é muito bom. Tá bem. Que eu lembro mais ou menos como joga. Salve, salve, Leno! E aí, meu querido? Seja bem-vindo à live aí. Tamo junto, seja bem-vindo à live. Vou apanhar porque eu não lembro como que joga, então... Ih, caralho. Tá foda. Opa. Seja bem-vindo à live aí, meu parceiro.
Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Lillard from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Tô apanhando, mas tá bom.
Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D.
James finds McGee. And it's Rondo in the corner. And
Carai.
nothing is falling for him right now. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Off target there, that would have
Tentando relembrar como que joga.
Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to LA completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of the shoot.
Aleluia, meus 2 primeiros pontos.
Boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Caldwell Pope against McCollum. Inside, and stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And so he hits both.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
You gotta know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. So you must play up on.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good D by McCollum. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter play.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense and very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screen. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. C-Web, when you look at how basketball is taught at early levels for these kids, middle school and then high school, anything there that you would change?
Yes, I would change to developing all players and taking away position. When you were young, you're in, let's say, 3rd grade and you're the tallest player on the team, and I make you a center, and I pull you to one end, and I don't show you how to make layups, I don't show you how to shoot threes or dribble. I'm assuming that your body is always going to stay the same. I believe the coaches should teach great skill set, shooting, passing, dribbling. When you do that, a player can then become the full player they're intended to be, instead of teaching incrementally where a player may get stuck and identified as this type of player his whole time. I think that really what you need to do is teach full skill sets and allow players to develop. Just think if someone would have said, Kevin Durant, you can only shoot layups. We wouldn't be able to see the true unicorn that he is.
Wonderful thought. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Aminu. Cruz Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. And Cruz subbed in for Damian Lillard. To the inside. Here's McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the more we see from McCollum in the NBA, the more his edge, Chris, comes out game after game. He is a fiery competitor.
Well, I love that McCollum will get right in the face of the opposition and talk right back. I mean, he backs up what he says with this game, so why not? It's rare to see a hard-nosed guy like McCollum play with such an edge. But just watching the progression of C.J. McCollum year to year has been astonishing. I mean, he came into the NBA with a little fanfare, but now he's one of the league's top shooting guards.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum got set.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And with McCollum, he is the complete package on the offensive end.
I mean, he can take any defender one-on-one. And with a little bit of space, he can take over the game. He's a great shooter and a fantastic facilitator. I mean, you ask around the league, they'll tell you that McCollum is one of the toughest guys to guard.
And Portland making a change here. Stauskas is checked in. Here's Ball. Ingram outside. Stevenson inside the three-point line.
Caralho, não cai a bola de 3. Porra.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they dominate.
Timeout called the Lakers. Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, you talk to the players on the team, Kevin. They believe in the system that he runs. He's always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes, and it's up front with them. Playing in the Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
That'll be a 5-second call.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Ingram. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it.
Stauskas, the pass to Harkless. Count that bucket. Harkless has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ball. McGee in the corner. And again, the Lakers, no good. Trailblazers leading by 18. Now Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stauskas with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Stevenson kicks to McGee. This is nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go. Portland's gone 2 of 3 from 8 so far in this game. Down low. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded by Stevenson. Stauskas dishes to Nurkic. Here's Harkless. And a miss there on the triple. The shot will not fall. And so it's Portland controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence. You gotta have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities.
É, eu dei pausa. Pra aumentar. Ui.
Duck the first quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter.
Porra, tô tomando 26-6.
And it's ball. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard.
Last year was a season of up and down for the Blazers. I mean, when you think about it, they won their division title for just the second time since 2000, third overall in the West. But were blindsided by the Pelicans and swept in the first round.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players. And the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that first-round exit for the Blazers really overshadowed, Chris, the good they accomplished in the regular season.
LeBron James tá uma tragédia.
Because they had a fantastic year overall this group. I mean, they had a late season surge in March to secure the division in third and West. They don't necessarily have the talent of other teams that are in a small market, but those are the breaks. I'm sure this group will be out with a chip on their shoulder because of it.
Pass to Kuzma. Poked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Portland now. And so Curry will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Los Angeles calls timeout. NBA. The offenses have always been complex. They always are evolving. But C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone, and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better, but as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you call them to play.
I love your honest approach.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
McCollum outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His
Só sei
range
que
and
eu tô
ability to
tomando um pau
create let him carry
e é
the
muito
load
difícil.
on offense and has also stepped up as a vocal
Mas tô
leader
pegando os
for the
esquemas.
team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
That free throw good from Lillard. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, or realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that
É muito tempo de jogo, 6 minutos por cada quarto, 6-12. Jogo dura 24 minutos na partida.
He has shown he can not only be franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
Here's Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Quis aumentar aí,
The
mano.
Lakers
Você
with
ouviu?
LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Aminu. Buries the long-range jumper.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
James outside. Hart. That one good for 2. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
McCollum, no good.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Pelo menos ponto bonito eu fiz essa porra. Terrada monstro. Olha. Vrau! LeBron James!
1:35 left here in the second.
Como que dá pra virar? Agora aprendi a marcar, pô.
Lillard against Rondo. McCollum outside.
Não, aí não. Não pode deixar livre assim não, caralho. Desgraçado.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Caldwell Pope finds Beasley. Back to Caldwell Pope. James, the pass to Hart. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good work defensively by Turner. Portland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Nobody near Leonard. Good. Great play by Lillard.
Tomando couro, maluco. Caralho.
This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Here's Hart. He is guarded by McCollum. Shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
That's his mindset.
Pô, pelo menos esses 16 pontos.
Attack whenever possible.
Lillard against Rondo. Three-pointer. Portland keeps it going with the new shot clock. That one goes in. That's 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Shoots the 3 over Aminu. James, no good. Turner fires. And Portland again with the bucket.
Got to appreciate how assured Turner is. I mean, he gets his shot off quickly off the pass.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And stolen by Lillard. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Portland leading by a... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. CJ McCollum was on fire in the
jogo,
first
vai
half.
caralho.
He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough
Tomando
night
couro,
for him in their
maluco.
last
Que
game.
isso?
Judging by that first half,
Tá bom,
he's
tá
back
bom.
to his old self again.
Entendi, porra. Pula, não quero ver, caralho. Olha, demora da porra. Descanso de partida. Parece o jogo real, velho. Demora 10 anos. É igualzinho o real, né? Os caras fazendo as palhaçadas. Tá bom, chega. Não, agora eu peguei o esquema.
And sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and some of it is based on how the defense is playing you. He didn't force things. Instead, he rewarded his teammates.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Trailblazers.
E tragédia.
McCollum with Turner at the 3. Nurkic is
Foda.
out there with Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the 1. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, it is the era of positionless
Sozinho.
basketball, but
Não faz a porra da cesta, caralho.
well, new defensive rules
Tomar
at the
no
turn of the
cu,
century
porra.
encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based
Tragédia
offense,
essa partida,
and
meu
guard
Deus do céu.
play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much.
And Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, acts as a utility knife for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Clock at 6.
Olha, a bola não cai, maluco. Não cai, não cai, não cai esse caralho.
Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
The 3 from McCollum.
Olha lá, a mentira da porra.
And that's 15 points for CJ McCollum. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
A different look now for Portland. Harkless is checked in for Aminu. Nick Stauskas comes in for Evan Turner. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Lance Stevenson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Looking to end the run.
Não, mas também eu tô tentando os arremessos que eu vou falar pra você, viu, mano? O arremesso de fila da mãe do caralho. Olha, vai, sai pra lá, caralho. Rebote é meu. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Corre, filha da puta. Não, aí não, cara. É pra enterrar, porra. Ô, desgraçado. Aí, toma aí, filha da puta. Vai, vamos enterrar, meu filho. Vem. Não, cara, é pra você enterrar. Vai, corno. Vai enterrar a bola, filho da puta.
Ingram's got his first 2 points. McCollum kicks to Curry. Pass to McCollum. All alone. A rebound.
Boa. Vamos virar, dá pra virar.
Big mistake by the D, and they got away with it.
Ah, vai tomar no
Pulls it down.
corno.
Harkless has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys that you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Boa, caralho. 34 pontos, dá pra virar. Dá pra virar, cara. Marca aí, marca aí. Ó, o cara passando sozinho ali, caralho. O cara passando. Marca. Foi nada. Foi nada. Tá de sacanagem. Tá de sacanagem. Corno. Juiz corno. É corno. Chifrudo. Mano, cu, bicho.
with either hand. So you got to be careful when guarding these guys. Great finishers.
Olha, como filho da puta sozinho errou a cesta. Ah, desgraçado. Só bola. E... Vamos jogar, time. Vamos jogar. Ó, a ponte aérea. Aê, corno. Vamos, caralho. Dá. Dá, pô. Não foi nada. Porra. Isso aí é jogo de apostas, caralho. Safado.
1:51 left to play in the third. McCollum with the ball. 15 points in the game. From the line, gets that one to fall. That's his sixth field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
McCullum is a sniper from the mid-range area on the floor. Always got to know where he is on the court.
Kuzma passes to Ingram. Harkless with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break.
Não vai enterrar o filho da puta.
Gotta push McCullum out of the paint. When you don't do this, you risk getting dunked on.
And McGee kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Ingram. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Curry against Ball. That's tipped.
Enterrada monstro.
Pass to Hart. To the inside.
Cai. Ai, caralho.
And it wasn't the quickest start for Lonzo Ball in his rookie year. You know, he had a lot of hype to live up to, but he showed he can be a player to build around. He plays as the high-octane engine for his team.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Harkless. Turner comes in for Nick Stauskas. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Eu já desisti desse jogo.
The jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Aminu against James. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Here's LeBron. Whoa!
Goodness.
Now, come on. Wow. You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Lillard from outside. That one, no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers way out in front. Their lead at 38. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Lakers. Wagner out there with Beasley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Rajon Rondo.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
And Beasley, here we go. And that one is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Trent. Kicks to Collins. The dish to Lillard. But they get it back. Stolen away.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kickout.
Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Hits it from three-point range.
Look, that matches his three-point total from the first half. He had one in the first. Now he's got one in the second.
Here's Zubats, back to Rondo. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Oh, that's a brutal giveaway. A pass to no man's land.
And Stevenson's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Lillard looking around. Here's Swanigan. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And the three ball is good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. And that one is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand.
No question. Lillard is a shoot-first guard, but it's good to see him focus on distribution.
And it's Beasley in the corner. The pass to Wagner. Goes up from the top of the key. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on C.J. McCollum. David?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. And let's...
Well, guys...
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, D.A. There's just no answer. And, Kobe, you think about playing the game. You don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah. Well, every season was a new puzzle, right? So, it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in a situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new.
Agora a gente ganha.
Right? The emotions,
Peguei
the
já o
goals
esquema.
that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win the championship.
That's a great explanation. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Paul and Harden.
Caiu. Ah, não foi de 3? Sacanagem.
Anderson is the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. Here's Paul after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Anderson outside. Pass to Anthony. Over LeBron. Another miss by Houston.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Ingram outside. Back to LeBron. Rondo passes to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Anthony. Kobe, a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread 4 and Robert Horry and Lamar Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
That doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle is built different.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need. It's what do they need. And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, they'll be fine with whatever they have on their roster.
Great description.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
James kicks to Ingram. Passes it to James. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Rockets. Here's Anderson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know, Anderson is clever when it comes to drawing contact, extending into the defense on his way up with the shot, drew the foul.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. The Rockets also changing it up. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Green comes in for Anthony, and Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Hart the pass to Beasley. And the rebound goes to Nene. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Another miss by Houston. From deep. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets. There's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne.
It's been a sort of long.
And you see that a lot.
Coloquei as partidas mais curtas que fica melhor. Não fica muito longo uma partida.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys,
tamo na briga, tamo no jogo, tamo no game.
For me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Yep, pounding away on the boards. I mean, controlling the backboards. It's been a huge
Aí fica
difference so far.
fácil.
So on the floor for Houston. Gordon is at the 2 with Green playing the 3. E.J. Tucker is out there with Nene, and it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Rockets with possession here. Houston in the lead. Now here's Gordon. He picked up 30 points in their last win against New Orleans. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hart kicks to Kuzma. Makes it off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's the name. We saw him with 10 points last game. There's Green with the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Beasley. Stolen by Nene. Ball against ball. Green draws the double. Outside Gordon. Down low. And Nene with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Nene's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston. I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
No, thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
You know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
Pocket 2, Kuzma, that's good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot's good from Nene.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
It's stolen by Green. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Kuzma. He kicks to Stevenson. 1 second left. And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. Looking at Houston, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half his shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim.
And that does it for our half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
Yeah, the kind of leadership he provides, the pinpoint passing, we saw it all there on display in that first half.
Yeah, he enjoys teeing his guys up. I know you like that one, partner. You and I both like to hit that white ball a little bit, but he knows it's important to share the wealth out there.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Did you bring your clubs, Clark?
Yeah.
Let me check and see if I can get us a tee time tomorrow morning.
All right.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. JaVale McGee is out there with Ingram. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Mark, you were in Indiana after being drafted by the Pacers for a few seasons. Who are some of the more talented guys you played with there?
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State, really outstanding big guy, mobile, could shoot it, excellent defender, shot blocker, and a high-quality guy. Vern Fleming was a guard that had size, excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, and he rest in peace. Lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer. Really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich, he and I both had to retire about the same time due to different knee trouble. And he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big guy who I think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Knocked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
The drive by James. It's rebounded by Houston.
The defense did not do a good job guarding that one, Kevin. Don't know how he missed that layup.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
James looking around. Ingram outside over Anderson. And that one goes long. Rockets leading by 6. Paul finds Anderson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
They know he's looking for him, so it's easy to see why Paul's teammates love him.
LeBron against Anthony. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Ingram dishes to LeBron. Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Capella. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
Harden hits them both.
You know, he's a steady hand at the free throw line, showing tremendous confidence in this one.
James kicks to Hart. From deep three-point range, got it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from LeBron. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by... And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his...
Rebounds and loose balls. We got to get them. We got it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Houston leading by 7. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden and Gordon, the guard tandem. E.J. Tucker is out there with... Dennis, then it's Nene in at the 5, down low. Ingram kicks to ball. On the wing, Stevenson. Back to ball. It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Ingram passes the ball. Back to Ingram. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston the other way now. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. James checked in for Brandon Ingram. And a change for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. And the Rockets lead by 11. Certain guys just make it look effortless. And Clark, I'm sure you would have a nice list of some of the smoother operators, the smoothest scorers in the league now.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the top of it for me. I mean, I love a lot of guys, and there are a number of guys that put up big numbers. But when you talk about uniqueness, size, agility, touch, range, KD is where it stops. Yeah. I mean, there's just been nobody quite like him. George Gervin comes to mind because of a similar build, but the Iceman was 6'7", maybe 6'8". KD is pushing 7 feet tall and just a tad more athletic. I mean, I just don't know if we've got a more lethal, smoother scorer than him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He said, fellas, I know you're tired, but you can't coast now. You've got to go harder. This game is in sight. We got to power through and get it. Words from a champion. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
Houston making some changes. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Nene. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Ennis. And it's Paul in for Eric Gordon. It's good. And that's now 6 points for James Harden.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. He never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the rejection by James.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
This is it. This one's over, folks. Too little, too late. And Ball is one of those guys, Kevin. He wants to rock in his hands in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Ball left side. Feeds to Capella. Stolen by Ball.
Time working against them here.
It sure is, and with such short time, it'll be really hard for them to catch up.
Porra, vamos, caralho.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Harden against Ball. And here's Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by James. Here's Ball. Oh, he can't jam it home.
And after all that time,
Empate, caralho.
they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter.
Porra.
What a comeback.
Faltando 4 segundos. LeBron James. Kuzma. Deixa eu ver. Dá pra mexer aqui. Tô com o melhor time. Vai esse time mesmo. Ah, porra. Que pontaço do LeBron James. Mano, que empate foi esse, gente? Tomar cuidado aqui, vamos tomar um ponto. Prorrogação? Ou a gente pontua? Acho que é empate, né? Ah, é empate mesmo. Ah não, vai pro tempo regulamentar. Prorrogação, prorrogação, galera.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball.
Começamos bem na prorrogação.
Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets, the engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Anderson is the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And he hits both.
Caiu. Tamo na frente. E o estádio vai ao delírio. Não, pode deixar assim sem marcação não.
Anthony's shot is off. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what
Caralho, tô muito bom.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
Outside Anthony. Over LeBron. Bank shot. No good.
Joga no LeBron, vamos.
Poor decision making has got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain
LeBron James! Virei lá, caralho. Sou zica. Esse ponto nos últimos segundos levei pra prorrogação. Sou o LeBron James.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the first overtime.
Cadê o controle? Virei, filho, já era. Esqueça tudo, esqueça tudo. Não é porque eu quero, tô jogando, né? Não faço live já. Ninguém assistindo, puta.
Gordon outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And you know, this
Ih,
is what's
caralho,
needed
aí é
at this point in
ponto.
the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out. And you know what? It's important for big men to be able to shoot from deep in today's game. And shot selection important. Good shot selection there.
Tô muito bom.
Exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
10 pontos já era.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 10. 29 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Here's Nene. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Você falou.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
It's the first that brings them within single digits. And Ennis drops them both. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's McGee with the jam.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Now the pass to Rondo. It's stolen by Carter Williams. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. They escape with a victory, although they need it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big...
It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. And with tip-off, well, guys, DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. A lot of people, Steve, talk about the length of the season, 82 games. Do you think the league will ever reduce that number?
No, I don't think so. I think the commissioner's done an excellent job of trying to spread out games. He's cut down the back-to-backs, and so it's given some guys some much-needed rest, and I think they look at the travel schedule. So I don't think they ever want to reduce the number of games. The league is going well right now with 82.
And you've got to keep, Steve, the regular season relevant.
Yes.
Don't you? I mean, it's got to matter. It's got to matter.
I think so, and I think that's the reason why. I think they might change the playoff format, but I don't think they would change the regular season.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. DeRozan and Gay, the wings. And it's Mills in at the point guard. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
James against Gay. James kicks to Ingram, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call. San Antonio, the foul. 2 shots.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken second overall back in 16, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career, among active players, Pau Gasol, top 3 in block shots.
Here's DeRozan, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. DeRozan's got 6 points.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in.
Luizão. Beleza? Seja bem-vindo à live aí, primo. Como você tá? Viu lá a atualização do PES, hein? Vai dar pra jogar cópia agora, hein, Luizão? Dá pra jogar copy. Agora nós vamos poder jogar no mesmo time, hein? Mas ainda acho que vai terminar de atualizar ainda. Como você tá, primão? Bem-vindo à live aí, tamo junto. Tá ouvindo bem aí? Tranquilo? Agora o PES vai... Ih, caralho, sem marcação. O PES vai ficar top agora, hein? Tô jogando esse NBA. Fiquei com vontade de jogar NBA. Eu ia comprar. Tá barato o 23, mas eu lembrei que tinha o de 29. Não, caralho.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter.
Ah, Luizão, é porque eu tô jogando na sala, mano. Aí não dá pra deixar com a webcam aqui, entendeu? Porque não tem posição. Aí eu deixei essa animaçãozinha aí, ficou boa? Você curtiu a animação? É não, Luizão. Dá pra jogar online, mas precisa ter Game Pass, né? Aí tô jogando offline mesmo. Mas é da hora. E aí, Sniper Bruxo, beleza? Bem-vindo à live aí, tamo junto, tamo junto. Então, eu tô aprendendo ainda. Eu joguei isso aqui há muitos anos atrás, né? Joguei há muito tempo atrás. Agora eu tô relembrando como que joga. Aí eu pus a liga aqui. Ainda é difícil fazer parede, é um pouco complicado fazer algumas coisas ainda, mas estamos aprendendo. Mas é da hora, cara, é muito da hora. O 23 tá na promoção, mas eu tinha o 19 já, que eu tinha comprado na época. Tava 10 conto na época que vendeu, aí eu comprei. E também não muda tanto de um futebol pro outro, né? Ou de um jogo pro outro. Só os jogadores atualizados, eu acho. Aí... tô aí jogando, mano. Acho muito top. Aí sim, Luizão. Valeu, meu truta. Mano, Luizão, depois volta na live aí. Ei, carai. Eu ganhei de um time, mano. Foi muito top. Foi muito top. Eu empatei o jogo na última bola de ataque. Levei pra prorrogação. E na prorrogação consegui ganhar, mano. Mas foi top demais, velho. Ai, caralho. Ah, nossa, boa, roubamos. Mano, aí eu levei pra prorrogação e na prorrogação consegui desandar. Ó, o Jokic. Jokic tá na final desse ano, filho, monstro.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Hart kicks to Beasley. And it's denied.
Não, caralho. Ô, não dá, mano. Esse técnico ele fica tirando o monstro do LeBron James. O LeBron James tem que jogar cansado, mas ele tem que jogar, cara. Não dá pra deixar ele no banco. Mesmo ele sem energia, não tem problema. Não tem problema ele tá cansado. Tem que jogar todo o jogo. Não posso perder não. Perdi a primeira, ganhei a segunda na liga. Agora tem que... Boa, nossa, vamos. Contra-ataque. Boa. Vai lá, não. É nóis, Luizão. Tamo junto. Bom fute aí, meu truta. É nóis. Tamo junto e misturado. Vai lá na fé, meu parceiro. Obrigado aí pela presença na live. Um grande abraço.
start a 3-game homestand with that game. That falls right speed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists tonight. Dan Pirtle last season, Steve, earning more playing time.
He fought his way into being a rotation player, showed good grit, and was a solid contributor off the bench.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball.
Tamo junto, Mi.
Getting it done. Averaged 10 points per game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. Backup point guard.
Ah, esse cara é ruim no arremesso, lancei certinho.
Feels that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench,
6 pontos, tamo no jogo, tamo no jogo.
He solves that problem well.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Here's Aldridge. He gets that one.
With the amount of moves Aldridge has inside, as a defender, you never know what to take away.
Down low, here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this league, but it gives this team a real confidence boost too.
Here's Gasol, kept alive. Pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play.
Tamo no jogo. Gastar o tempo.
Stevenson outside. He kicks it to Ingram. Back to Stevenson. And that
Boa. Dá o tempo do contra-ataque, né? Obrigar ele a arremessar. Ah, só faltava acertar dali também, é foda.
And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding.
Lakers, 15 pontos, Spurs, 21.
Shaq, what was your... And that's a wrap.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Vamos, Librão, vamos,
So
Librão.
far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
On the court right
Tamo
now.
no jogo, tamo no jogo.
Is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. Mills teams up with DeRozan to make the backcourt. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game in court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
A bola vem pra baixo.
Here's James. Laid in with a nice
Mostrou.
touch off the glass.
Gostando.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Here's Gay, and the rejection by LeBron.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Here's McGee. Ingram trying to get
Não, arremessei
off
errado.
the left rim and out.
Vai empatar.
And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
Vai empatar, vacilei.
In about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
Caldwell Pope.
Boa. Ah, não é de 3, sério isso?
LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Here's DeRozan. Kicks it out to Gay. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
To the right side. Back to Rondo. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. That one.
Ai, bolinha de 3. Puta que pariu.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Aldridge. Some solid defense from Ingram.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Boa.
Count that one.
Deixar os caras distanciar. Último quarto brigando.
Mills finds Gay. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Spurs.
Porra, essa?
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
James outside, right wing. Rondo passes to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Passes it to McGee over Gasol. McGee's shot is off.
Nossa,
and so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
No último quarto. Toma cuidado aqui. Toma mais pontos.
That's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Ball. And it's Hart in the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Bellinelli.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Mano, como o cara pode tirar o LeBron James, velho? Tá de brincadeira, técnico safado.
Pass the ball. Shoots over Walker. And that one is back iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Ginobili the pass to Purdy. Here's Ingram. Contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
2 shots.
Baixa um pouquinho, amor, que tá saindo na live. A plaquinha
And the first one drops.
Tem problema, né?
He's off on the second. Spurs leading by 7. Walker looking for an opening. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Falta
That is his
tudo.
first foul of the game.
6 pontos, dá pra chegar, 7 pontos na
Here's
verdade.
Walker. Here's Pertinis.
And really, Ingram is as complete a player as they come. Not only awesome on offense, but just
Cai,
spectacular
bola,
on defense
caralho.
as well. All the officials are all over that one.
Porra! Vai, fazer. Não, muito cedo. Ui, sorte.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And Walker kicks to Pirtle. Here's Bellinelli, accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Bellinelli's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Teremos um auxílio também que não pode.
Over to the wide open man.
Stevenson outside. In the corner, it's Ingram.
Ah, a bola não caiu, tá de sacanagem.
Walker dishes to Pirtle, and there's the pass to Bellinelli. Knocked loose. Inside, stolen by Ball. Here's Kuzma, and the shot goes in.
6 pontos pra chegar,
Time call here with the Spurs decide to talk it over. They lead by 6. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
6 pontos.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
James checked in for Brandon Ingram.
4 pontos.
David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them the lead we've got is good, but we can be better. Take it to them. Stay on the accelerator. Looks like he wants them to keep pushing it, guys.
55 seconds left in the game. It's blocked. Count it. And he has brought them
2 pontos, caralho. Vamos lá, vamos lá. 2 pontos de novo.
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
DeRozan finds Aldridge. Mills looking it over.
Quase rouba a bola e empata.
Shot from the wing. It's in.
Oroga.
You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And this huddle up about 2 things, the quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. And if they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbounds.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead down to a 1-possession game. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And this huddle up about 2 things, the quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. If they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbounds.
No choice but to foul there, but he's
quase
probably
empatei.
the last guy you want to see on the line.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters, it's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Locking down the W, it's got to feel good to him right now.
Out to the wing. Hart kicks the ball. Hart the pass to James. Can't cash in from close range.
Perder.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. The action tonight will be happening out in Phoenix, where the Suns will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've only come out in front in one of their first 3 games so far, so a win tonight will be important to them, to be at 500 instead of 3 games under. Some teams fast out of the gate, others not so lucky. Kenny, for the teams that have started slowly, how do they turn the tide?
You know what? About a week ago, I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and I was like, when that happens, you can't panic. The season's just begun. Identify the real problem before you start tinkering on things.
Sometimes a lineup change can help. Things may just have to work themselves out, though.
Time now for tip-off. We get it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming, and with pregame.
Well, guys, we know.
You're right, DA. He wants rings and nothing less. In the early going here, Doris, we're already seeing a continued trend, putting 5 guys on the floor who can hit the face-up jumper.
Well, this is the new age in the NBA. The floor spacing is incredible because when you've got 5 face-up guys, all of whom can put the ball on the deck, all of whom can shoot, it creates so many driving lanes. And the origin of this, to me, goes back to the last Spurs NBA championship. It was such pretty basketball, the movement, the flow. That, to me, was the starting point for all this.
Team's kind of playing outside in, and it's fun to watch the change. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Brandon Ingram's out there with JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. Warren with the ball. He had 27 points last game. Ayton lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And James gets it to go. The Suns coach Igor Kokoshkov has coached Slovenia to the 2017 Eurobasket title. Doris, the country's first ever European title. It certainly helped put his name on the map.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. This young man has had great success internationally and as an NBA assistant. And how about Kokoshkov, a homecoming in Phoenix? He and his family have maintained a house there for over a decade.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Trevor Ariza is checked in for Marquise Chris, and it's Jackson in for Warren. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram, and Hart subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And the dunk by LeBron.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Knight kicks to Ariza. Shoots over Kuzma. Another one falls for Phoenix. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James outside. It's deflected.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Ariza kicks to Jackson. Here's Ayton, and that one drops for him.
You gotta give Aiden credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Right wing. Rondo passes to McGee. Over Ayton. McGee's shot is off.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From deep. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebound.
Well, you love the determination. It seems like every rebound is theirs for the taking. They are overwhelming the opposition.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Lonzo Ball. Beasley out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's Lance Stevenson, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. Love his game or hate it, but there is no denying, Doris, that Lance Stevenson makes things happen on the floor.
Just a pure creator when he has the basketball in his hands. Unbelievable handle, sometimes gets creative on his way to the cup, but you love how he plays with such great passion and energy.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Booker looking around. And he uses the glass on the lane. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holmes with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. So for the Suns, Chris comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's T.J. Warren in for Trevor Ariza. The Lakers also changing it up. Ingram, he's checked in for Beasley, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Josh Hart. Suns moving the ball around. Outside Knight. 6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass. Knight's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Ingram. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Had the space there, but it's offline. Warren against Stevenson. Right side Warren. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
Stevenson kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. And the Lakers with another miss. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton comes in for Chandler. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Chris. LeBron is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Booker. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
James. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. They need this. Caldwell Pope passes to Ingram. Here's Ball. Drills it from outside. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about this? And that'll do it.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Knight and Booker are the guards. Chris down low with Ayton, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022. They can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Warren kicks to Knight. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Knight's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So good on the catch and shoot. You don't want to let Knight get dialed in from behind the arc.
Pass to McGee. Back to Rondo. From the arc. It's home. In by 1. Suns lead by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league. And he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. To the paint, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You look at the Grizzlies. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Nice shot by Rondo.
And when he's knocking down these shots, it makes this team super dangerous. You got to respect the touch there by Rondo.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for 8. Risa comes in for Chris, and it's Jackson in for Warren. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. That puts them in the lead. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Ball against Knight. And Holmes throws it down.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Neither team wants to give an inch. This is fun. Both teams trying desperately to seize the momentum.
Ball kicks to LeBron. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And the 3 off target. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Booker outside. Over Hart. Misses the jumper. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
This is quarter. That's what it's about. It's what we show how much we've grown as a team. We come together. We lock down defense. We get stops. We push it. We make the extra pass. We knock down shots.
Well, he's stressing the importance of chemistry, especially in late game situations.
And Kevin, you can tell his players respond to him. He's good at bringing everyone together.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Lakers. Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. And it's Kuzma in at the 5. Jackson against Stevenson. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Holmes throws it down.
And in a game this tight, a few plays either way can start to turn the tide.
No, exactly. When it's this close, both teams are fighting hard. This is what you want to see.
Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball.
E aí, Luiz? Beleza, Luizão? Tamo aqui na saga aqui, tentando ganhar. Tá disputado. Pegamos, roubamos. Ah, não, porra. Essa bola é nossa. Aí não. Porra, que vacilo, mano. Roubamos a bola e o time não conseguiu recuperar. E aí, Luizão? Beleza, beleza? Você saiu, já jogou fute, já voltou, ué? Ô, Luizão, será que quando vem a atualização aí do PES pra nós jogar juntos? Não, aí não, porra. Aí vacilou. Não, cai bola do cacete. Uxi. Aí fodeu, velho. Não. Não, porra, aí não. Vacilo, mano. A bola de 3 não caiu, o cara jogou sozinho. Luizão dos like. Não, eu não fiz isso, mano. Era pra ele entrar arregaçando. Caralho. Oh, Deus, agora já era. 6 pontos, mano. Dá osso, Luizão. Perdemos.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And McGee kicks to Ingram. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look.
Lançou muito mal. Essa bola tinha que ter caído, pô. Essa bola era pra ter caído, caralho. Ah, entendeu, Luizão. Da hora, pô, da hora. Que porra, mano. Não acredito que nós perdemos de novo. Nós tá jogando bem, mas a vitória não tá vindo. Ô Luizão, obrigado, velho. Você é o cara, primão. Você é louco. Sem palavras pra você. Tamo junto, tamo junto. Olha lá, mano. A bola não cai mais, caralho. Pô, o jogo tava fácil pra vencer, aí eu perdi o controle do jogo, gente. Que isso? Agora arremesso de qualquer lugar. Foda-se, já perdi mesmo. Tem como aí não. Depois daquela bola roubada, que a bola saiu quicando, eu não roubei. Merecia a derrota.
That the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks.
Obrigado, Luizão. Se tivesse, dá para jogar, hein, Luizão, mas esse jogo é antigo. E você, como tá, primão? Suavão? Caralho, uma vitória e 3 derrotas, hein? Tá foda. Mas vamos lá. Não podemos desistir. Tô bem, primão. Graças a Deus. Tudo sob controle. Mas tá tudo bem. Estamos aqui no feriadinho de boa em casa. Pra glória de Jesus Cristo. Vamos tentar ganhar essa próxima aí. Tá foda. Tem nenhum jogo pra nós jogar não, né, primão? Futebol não dá ainda, né? Que a gente não dá pra jogar Copa. Aí temos que esperar. Aquele jogo de avião também é uma bosta. Vai, vamos. Tô aqui com a Luísa. Ela tá me negando uma bolacha.
It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Along with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, Lonzo Ball knew the Lakers needed a leader, and he thought he could fill that hole. He said a lot of it is
thanks, David.
Contra os Denver Nuggets.
We've seen a changing of the guard of some teams where a new player is now the number one option.
Well, I expected that this year we were going to have some of this take place. A lot of the reason why I would
é louco, esse Jokic é monstro, mano. Está na final da NBA, né?
So there's going to be opportunity on some of those teams for somebody to take advantage of a new offense, a new way to play, a new way to get up and down the floor.
Ah, é da hora, Luizão. O foda é que o jogo é da hora, mas tem que ficar. Demora muito pra você conseguir pegar uns aviões justos, mano. Aí não tem graça, tá ligado? Porque a gente vai ter que ficar upando. Diferente, por exemplo, se desse pra jogar o Jason, né? O Jason você ganha habilidades, mas não te impede de você ficar sofrendo. Você não sofre. Você consegue jogar o jogo de boa. Agora aquele tem que ficar upando pra pegar os aviões, senão os malucos só ficam com os caça lá te arregaçando. Aí é foda. A bola não cai, maluco, de 3, que porra.
Well, there's been a lot of attention around the league about how good Millsap was defensively on the interior, but don't forget about what he could do on the offensive glass.
Aí, aleluia, mano. Porra, a bola não quer cair esse caralho, velho. Agora caiu de 3 logo.
You look at Paul Millsap's career and just how much has changed from being the role player in Utah and scoring around the basket to becoming part of that great run in Atlanta where he expanded his game to the three-point line. Now that scoring and that rebounding is a huge part of what they need here in Denver.
And it's Ingram missing.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security
Aí,
system on
fodeu.
their house,
Nossa, ainda bem que tava
protecting the
dentro.
paint there.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Vamos, LeBron James. Caralho, se não acerta mais nada, filho da puta. Vamos, você. Mas você, meu jovem. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
That desire shows up every night. The interesting thing is about Paul Millsap being a carrier for this ball club. It's a role he's still getting used to.
Back to McGee, 6 on the shot clock, and there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Lance Stevenson comes in for James.
É, não, então, do avião nós jogamos, pô, aquele dia lá. Ah, você fala o NBA, já jogamos mesmo, eu acho. Foi eu, você, acho que jogou o Gostin também. Eu lembro. Que foi, velho? Foi falta não, pelo amor de Deus. Ah, legal. É, eu vi lá, eu tava jogando a partida hoje, pô. Eu vi que agora tem opção de pôr uma parte de jogador lá no banco de reserva e tal. Aí o time agora foi quase pra 3.000 de força, tá ligado? Aí o time agora fica com 3.000 de força agora. Não, como que é? O PES é de graça até dia 27, aí depois vai ser pago, é isso? É sério isso? É isso que eu entendi, você vai ter que pagar pra jogar agora. Eles vão ficar esperando muito, viu? Alguém comprar essa bosta de jogo, vai. Se fosse PES antigamente, até valia a pena. Mas é sério, ele vai ter que pagar agora pra jogar? Pelo amor de Deus. Sacanagem, pô. Eles vão ficar esperando comprar esse lixo de jogo que eu não compro. Eu não compro mesmo. Ah, licença, pô. O cara faz futebol vagabundo e ainda vem querer cobrar. Ah, não, peraí, deixa eu ver. Ah, tá, você fala que... Ah, Luiz, eu entendi, caralho. Não, entendi. Vai. Você pode arrumar o jogador se você upar ele errado, de graça, até o dia 27. Depois vai ter que pagar 600 moedas. Ah, agora eu entendi, pô. Eu já xingando a Konami aqui já. Não, saquei, agora entendi, primo. Pô. Agora eu saquei, pô. Eu já tava xingando já a Konami. Menos mal, né? Menos mal, menos mal.
On the wing, Harris kicks it to Plumlee. Harris finds Plumlee, and it's in by Plumlee.
Was continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
No good from Beasley. Denver leading by 4. On the wing, Harris pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Não posso perder mais uma não, senão fudeu, velho. Oh, a bola não cai, maluco. Que isso?
Beasley with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Porra, aleluia. Tá, pô, tá no Star, mano. Eu não sei jogar, mas eu não gosto de jogar no fácil, não. Tá no Star lá, é Mega Star, Mega, sei lá, All Star, tipo, o level mais difícil, sabe? Mas vamos lá, dá pra ganhar. Não, o que que eu fiz, doido?
From 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Stevenson.
Mano, o time do Lakers é ruim pra caralho também. Fudeu. Agora fudeu.
Terrific work inside from Gary Harris. Not used to saying that. Does a fantastic job of backing down the defense and putting his will on his shoulders.
Stevenson kicks to Beasley. Over Plumlee. No good from Beasley. Beasley with the steal. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see.
Ah, eu jogo, mano, nunca lembro. A última vez que eu joguei basquete, eu acho que foi na escola, primo. Então eu nem sei se eu sou bom ou se eu sou ruim. Carai. Porra, viu? É, tamo por 8 pontos. Eu nem lembro a última vez que eu joguei basquete. Então não sei se eu sou bom ou se eu sou ruim. Deve ser bom. E a escola, primão? Quando que você entra de férias ou já tá de férias?
Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead they were able to get
Ou já está de férias, primo?
For the Nuggets. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
O que é bom é arremesso é o Neymar, mano. Ele tá lá na final da NBA. Ele tava lá com o Butler brincando na quadra. O bicho faz várias cestas, mano. Ele só não tá muito bom no futebol, mas no coisa ele tá voando. Mas ele foi da zica pro Miami lá. Que o Miami perdeu o jogo, Luizão. Aí o Neymar tava lá, lixo. Caramba. Mas aí também é o julho inteiro de férias também, né? Aí é sussa. Ó, vamos jogar a série agora, hein? Ele colocou o LeBron James? Não. Se não colocou, ele tá de brincadeira esse treinador, viu, mano? Falar pra você, viu? Caralho, o bagulho vai descendo sozinho, ó. Oxi, ó. Ah, cadê? Substituição. Ah, James tá no jogo. Vamos lá. Marcar na moralzinho. Sem fazer cesta doidona. Só marcar. Aí, ó, isso. Vamos na moral. Sem pressa, sem pressa. Sem pressa, caralho. Sem pressa, porra. Cai, bola. Porra. Caralho, velho. Que porra, mano. E o Dangerous Defense, Luizão? Você conseguiu upar? Sair do level lá? Ah, porra. Fudeu.
Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at the center position. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Back to Caldwell Pope.
Olha lá, a bola não cai, mano. Eu lanço certinho. Caralho, que jogo que tá osso. Melhor jogar futebol mesmo. Tá melhor, velho. Tô só apanhando aqui, tio. Mas vamos que dá, vai. Só o LeBron James entrar em ação que o homem é brabo. Ah, ele sozinho, não é possível, né, mano? E o seu time tá com quanto de força? Eles deram uma pá de jogador lá, Luizão. Você viu na atualização? Olha lá, mano, sozinho o cara não acerta a bola, velho. Que desgrama. Olha lá, a bola pra mim. E os caras não pegam o rebote, gente. Que isso? 4 rebotes, nenhum foi meu. Oxi. Ah, aí não, pô, aí não. Jogar só um homem. Só um homem sabe jogar nesse time. Só um homem sabe jogar nesse time. Ah, sozinho, não pode errar uma bola dessa de 3, pô. Não pode errar uma bola dessa de 3. Caralho, Luizão, você já tá com o time disso aí já de força? Ô louco, mas o meu também tá isso, caralho. Ô louco, o seu tá muita força, Luizão. Muita força, real, oficial, primo. O meu nem o meu tá esse. O meu tá 2.900 e pouco. Tá quase 3.000, mas não chega tudo isso não. E você tá jogando bem pra caralho, hein, viadinho? Agora vai dar graça pra dar uma brincada, hein? Tá jogando muito bem, mano.
And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You can see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic for mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets.
LeBron James é monstro.
Their third free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good.
Oh, meu Deus, mas aí erra a bola. Não pode pegar uma bolinha. Olha, pegou bem. Aí fica fácil pro cara, né? Sozinho. 15 pontos, mano. Que porra é essa que tá acontecendo com o meu time? Entendi nada. Aí sim, Luizão. O time tá forte, viado. Quer jogar uma depois? Pra nós... Você perder de novo, mas você deu rala aquele dia, eu gostei. Foi uma partida disputada. Foi bem disputada a partida. Todos os rebotes é dos caras. Oxe, falta dos caras. Pros caras, falta. Caralho. Contratou o Mbappé. Monstro.
And Harris drops them both.
Gary Harris has a ton of confidence, has a ton of versatility, and is so important for this team. Be fun to watch the maturation process.
Só o LeBron mesmo pra salvar esse time aqui. Tá louco. Agora já era, mano. Possível fazer. Possível fazer tantos pontos assim. Não, beleza, Luizão. Já vou entrar no PES aqui. Só que aí nós vai ter que fazer aquele esqueminha de você dar os likes aí, porque eu vou iniciar uma outra live pra não ficar bugado esses. Então eu tô no NBA, depois vou pro coisa, entendeu? Acabar esse quarto aqui, aí nós joga uma só, tá? De fute. Caralho, mano, impossível virar, mas eu vou tentar, tio. Vamos pra cima. Mano, por que ele tirou o LeBron James? Mano, que bugado isso, velho. O cara é o melhor do time, cara. Que porra que esses malucos fazem, na moral. Não, pô. Não pode o LeBron James ficar fora do time. Agora eu já não viro mais, não podia perder nenhuma bola. Oh, caralho, tá foda, viu, velho? Não, pô, não pode deixar o homem de fora, não? Como assim? Oxe, como eu não roubei essa bola, gente? Rouba, meu jovem. Vai, toca no homem. Boa. Quem sabe, né, galera? Faltam 11 pontos, 13 pontos. LeBron James is still the man in the NBA. Ditto. Up top, Porter. And the pass to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. Ah, nem fudendo. Nem fudendo. Nem fudendo o cara acertou essa bola, hein? Vai ficar difícil. Porra. O maluco acertou uma bola muito longe, cara. Aí me quebra. Aí quebra as pernas, aí quebra as pernas. Had a great stretch last year with the Denver Nuggets. A good shooter and a good rebounder. Essa estratégia que é boa. Position that he plays, but still adding some strength and a solid contributor. He could have an extended 10 or 12-year career if he finds the right fit. Here's Stevenson, pass the ball. And Hart has it in the corner. Olha lá, minha bola de 3 não entra, maluco. Tem que saber quem que joga de 3 nesse time aqui, porque a bola não vai, cara. Não cai. Ah, aí já era. Show eu que tô sozinho. Agora já era. Já era. Ah, já desanimou. Mano, porra. Ah, já era. Nossa, 20 pontos. Só ganhei uma partida até agora, velho. Tá foda. Ah, sai pra lá. Vou entrar no PES, Luizão. Entra aí.